All right, everyone, sit up or stand up nice and tall. That's what they would tell you if you were at the doctor's office and they wanted to measure your height. Remember, your height or the height of something is how tall it is. Now, yesterday I had some objects and we put them in order from the shortest to the tallest. And I snuck in my cupboards again today and I found a few items and I want you to help me put them in order again. And then we're going to measure how tall they are. And then your job at the end will be to find some objects around your house and you can measure how tall they are. But first, here are my objects. Can you help me put them in order from the shortest to the tallest? Right. The honey's going to go first. Then what? This is a close one. You're right. The peanut butter goes next. Then which one? Did you say the spaghetti sauce? And finally, the spaghetti noodles are the tallest, from the shortest to the tallest. Now, I am going to, today, when you measure something, remember, you can use things that are standard, like a tape measure. I even have a measuring tape like they use when people sew. And I also have a ruler. But if you don't have any of those things available, remember, you could measure with things like paper clips or even, pennies or whichever coin that you have a lot of. Now, when you measure something, it's very important that you make sure that whatever you're using to measure with, like a ruler, is exactly even with the bottom. Now, here's 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches. That jar of honey is 5 inches tall. All right, let's see. Get this a little closer. Let's see about this peanut butter. Now, because I have it sitting on my easel, it's easy to put it so it's even. And then if I look up and I'm looking at these really big numbers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's between 5 and 6 inches tall. Now, if I switched to my tape measure, should it still be that tall? Because these are standard measuring tools. There's 5, there's 6, and I put it right down on the bottom. So it is exactly the same as if I used the ruler because these are standard measuring tools. All right, let's find out about my spaghetti sauce. Now, if this one was between 5 and 6 and the spaghetti sauce is taller, what's your guess? What's your prediction of how many inches tall that spaghetti sauce is going to be? Let's find out. That spaghetti sauce is just a little over 6 inches tall. It's between 6 and 7 inches. And finally, spaghetti noodles. Now, that's a pretty tall box. My spaghetti sauce was a little over 6. What's your prediction for the box? Let's find out. Whew. It's a good thing I have a tall ruler here because that box of spaghetti noodles is almost 11. Can you see that? I better tilt this up a little bit. Can you see that? It is almost 11 inches tall. Now, if you're using something like a ruler or a tape measure, those things are solid. they'll stay together. If you have to do your measuring with paper clips or pennies, it's going to be much easier if you take your object and lay it down on a flat surface. All right, so there's my box of spaghetti noodles. Let's turn around here. There's my box of spaghetti noodles. If I was going to use my paper clips now, do I still have to start at the edge? I sure do. And I have to make sure that I don't have any gaps in between my measuring tools. So this takes some patience. You got to put them right up against each other. Oh, I'm getting close. Now, my box of spaghetti is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not inches, but 6 paper clips long. Now, you see if you can find some things to measure. It can be toys, it can be blocks. Maybe if you have a tape measure, you could measure how tall you are, how tall your brother or sister are, whatever you can find. See if you can find a couple of things around your house today to measure. Happy measuring. Until next time.